Okay, today we're going to add a frame and some patterns to our picture. We already cut out our head, glued that to the middle. You cut out a shirt, kind of rounded the corners for the shoulders. You had the choice to cut out a hat or a bow for your head or your shirt. So now you're going to choose 3 new colors from the container. Choose 3 different colors in the color of your paper. So I chose yellow, blue, and white. If you choose the same color, you won't be able to see it on your paper. And then you're going to think about ways to make some interesting lines. So for example, you can create a wavy line by using your scissors kind of in a zigzag way or kind of a back and forth way. You can create a zigzag line if you wanted to do that by cutting in a point. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I want to make another zigzag line. Kind of making that. I have to move my hand as I go. So I've got some lines now, and then I want to cut some shapes. I think I'm just going to arrange these on my paper to see what looks interesting. Put them around the edge kind of for the frame. I might need to have another one on this side. We'll make another wavy line. So it's kind of balanced. And now I'm going to think about some shapes. So I have my other 2 papers. I'm going to maybe cut some squares or some rectangles. I could make a rectangle. If I want to make a pattern, I have to do something interesting that repeats. Maybe I want to make another rectangle up here. It's kind of looking like an interesting frame. I think I might use this extra piece right there in the middle. So I've got a kind of interesting pattern going on, and I still have a little bit of blue in my yellow. I can always overlap some of my shapes too. So maybe I want to make something overlapping my blue, or making some smaller ovals or some smaller circles. It's kind of interesting looking. I could do that on top of some of my shapes that I've already created. Circles are kind of tricky to cut because you have to turn the paper as you cut. So I hold my scissors and I have to cut, and I have to slowly turn the paper as I cut at the same time. So it takes a little bit of practice. But I could do some interesting things there. And then you're going to use these glue sponges to glue everything down. So I've got a few things done right now. I have a little bit of scrap paper left. I might use that later, but we're going to take these glue sponges. Sometimes you have to flip these over so that the glue's on the side that you want to use it. And you are going to take your pieces and just gently push down. You don't have to push too hard, and then it gets the right amount of glue on your paper, and you can push that on top. So I get a little bit of glue, so then my glue sticks and it doesn't get everywhere, and I can glue my pattern down. And that's it. That's what we're going to do for today. Any extra papers that you didn't use, you can put in the trash. I still have a couple pieces. I might use these for something. I might not. So that's kind of what we're going to finish up with today. And then we're going to be done with our self-portraits.